got a very special lady in here with us right now. If you happen to be on our TikTok, you will see she's the lady in front of the screen. Her name is Angie Calo. And I'm so glad you are here with us this morning. Hello, Angie.
Hello, Kiri. Hello. Thank you for having me.
You're so welcome. I know you're a bit nervous this morning, but please don't be. Of all the things that you are doing behind the scenes, this woman is currently a finalist for Mrs. South Africa. She's doing ozone wound care. And starting a safe house. These are all the things. I thought we have to have you in here and come and talk about some of these things. So, Angie, first of all, your Mrs. South Africa, how's it going?
It's incredible. The journey is phenomenal. It's a sisterhood of something else. It's really a great experience. We are currently at semi-finals, so I need to make it through to the top 30.
Okay.
So now votes counts, our admin score counts, and just making sure that we are doing all the things that we need to do, staying on track, staying in our lane, and finding the sponsors, working with the sponsors. It's incredible. We get so spoiled.
Oh, that's lovely.
Yeah.
Quick one, random. In 2026, has the move in a Mrs. South Africa or any pageant, has the move gone a little bit away from like more what does your body look like in a bikini and more to like who are you as a woman and how are you as a woman? Or is there still quite a focus on the bod?
So this is Mrs. South Africa. So we all married. We all have babies, stretch marks, all the things that go along with being a married woman and having a baby. So actually for semi-finals, we are not allowed to wear bikinis. We're not allowed to wear high-cut pants. They don't want to see our tushies. They want to see what we can do for the community.
Oh, that's nice to hear. That's great to hear. We're talking about making a difference in the community. You came in here and told me that you work with the Ozone Wound Care Association of South Africa. So we actually spoke to a professor not so long ago about burns. And now coming into winter, how so many burns happen, really bad burns. And ozone therapy has come up a lot and healing from a cellular level, really, really good healing. It says that ozone therapy uses medical grade ozone, so that's O3, to treat chronic and acute wounds, diabetic ulcers, burns, and infections. It works by boosting oxygen delivery to damaged tissue, stimulating healing, and killing bacteria, fungi, and viruses without antibiotics. We have got a growing integrative medicine community around ozone, and associations like this work to legitimize and regulate ozone practitioners nationally. How long have you been working with ozone?
So I started working with ozone in 2018. I didn't really know much about it at the time, so I spent 9 months studying at the International Ozone Institute in the UK, and then I went through to the UK and I did 2 weeks with a pathologist learning about blood work and understanding how ozone works. Then I came back to South Africa with the intention to help communities, like any woman who is a mother knows how to take care of her children. So basic things like bridging the gap. So I'm a non-medical clinical specialist. I work bridging the gap between a doctor's plan and an at-home care plan. You go and such thing as an amputation. You have to your leg is gone. Now you have to go back to your family. So the safe house, the plan of building the property in Mount Moreland, what I want to do is create a place where people can go to heal. 21 days after you've had a serious operation, a hysterectomy, a back operation, you need those 21 days in which to heal.
Yeah.
You also need to deal with the physiological and psychological changes that are happening to your body before you go and integrate back into the family environment.
So hold on, just a quick one. Is this a wound care healing facility that's also doubling as a safe house? Or are you doing two separate things? Because I also understand that a safe house isn't a safe house if we all know where the safe house is.
Yeah.
So, I mean, now it's also not really going to help if I ask you this question and you're like, yes, I'm saying it's a wound care healing facility, but actually it's a safe house. So are these two separate things?
I think they're one and the same. If you are needing to have a safe house, you've been hurt, you've been abused, and you need healing. So I think they're one and the same. Whether they are in the same location or not, the idea is to create multiple. I have already started in Forest Drive. Actually, we have a wound care facility there.
Really?
It's not a safe house. You can't stay there. But we are working through Pilates and ozone therapy. So we already do have one here, and you can actually book it through Vitality. So we've started with the wound care side. I've got multiple little hubs. I've got 88 hubs throughout South Africa where you can go and have ozone therapy done. It's all on my website. So the idea is,
what's the website?
It's Oxylicious. www.oxylicious, OXYLISIOUS.com. Then my Facebook page. And then there's another one, which is Wound Care Association of South Africa, which I'm the president of. I founded that in 2019. And then we just changed it to Ozone Wound Care. So it's 2 companies are still running. The wound care, you can do the course. The course will help you understand how to do wound care. The passion project here is not just to create the safe house, but it's to create people, actual people who are unemployed, that need an opportunity to understand how to use ozone wound care. Because I can tell you right now, what I've seen with ozone, I've worked with doctors, it's crazy, especially with burns. Diabetes. A person will come to me. I have a client who was literally took photos of his leg and said, listen, this is where I'm at. I'm going for an amputation. I said, just wait. It's been 4 years and his leg is recovered. The wound that is there is recovered. Obviously, I don't post these pictures on Facebook.
Yeah.
This is a private journey. You don't want people to see your ugly. You just want to heal. So it's a very private journey. So it's very important that people can understand the incredible healing benefits from a woman with a hysterectomy, infected in hospital for 3 months, like not able to get healed. Within 21 days, we did a program with her and she was going to die. So ozone really, I mean, what I've seen with ozone, it's nothing less than phenomenal.
Does medical aid cover ozone sessions?
So actually, ozone therapy was banned in America in 1979.
Was banned?
Was banned.
It
was banned in America, and
it works.
Exactly.
When I started doing ozone, I came across quite a few challenges, like threatened to be arrested and all the sort of things. So obviously, one thing, if you're a businesswoman, I have a serial entrepreneur, I have a number of different businesses, you have to be legal smart. So I mitigate risk by working as a non-medical clinical specialist. I am bridging the gap. I'm basically a caregiver. So
medical aid doesn't cover?
No. It doesn't. But
obviously, because you're right, because it works. That's why.
We are in the process of, ozone is now acknowledged in 13 different countries as a university subject. So it's making huge headway. I mean, results, you don't lie. So. Okay,
so let's say I've had an op and I want to come for ozone. From when I arrive, what is the process? Is it a chamber? Am I sitting?
No, not at all. So basically how that would work, let's say, for example, you've gone and had a hysterectomy. Our caregivers, our Wound Care Association representatives, no, not to work with you unless you have a doctor's clearance certificate. Your doctor has said you can come to me for wound care. We would then assess your situation, we'd do a wellness evaluation with you, and then we would do a process called limb bagging. I would take the area that is have stitches, because if you've had an operation, you obviously got stitches.
Yes.
We would take that area and we do dry treatment because you don't want to wet the stitches.
Yeah.
So later on through your recovery, then you can look at doing the ozone and the steam sauna. There's different ways of getting it in through to the body. You can get it in your ears, your vagina, or your rectum. That's the only way you can get it into your body, or through your blood. You can do it transdermally or systemically, straight into the blood. Ears work really well. You don't have to use the lower orifices, but it goes straight into the bloodstream by using it through the ears. So it's phenomenal.
How? Like what? Yeah, I mean, what do you? I've never heard of this.
So it's phenomenal. Literally, it's the same as IV. Like literally, like a woman sitting with me that like has a bladder infection, you'll do it in the ears, and you'll feel like a sharp pain where the infection is.
What?
And then like it'll go. Like it's crazy.
But so what are you putting in the ears?
Yeah. Ozone gas.
I'm sorry I'm asking such ridiculous questions, but I need you to...
It's a whole procedure. It's taken years to master the art, and that's why I love teaching people about ozone. Everyone should have one in their home. It's a little machine, okay? It's that white labeled. My husband and I went to Arkansas to Promo Life, the leaders in the country, in the world of ozone therapy. We went there. We saw how they did everything. We got their contact details. They gave it to us. So we white labeled from the same manufacturers here in South Africa that they Promo Life use in America. We got the product sent in, and literally for like 20,000 Rand, you can get an ozone generator and an oxygen tank. The ozone generator connects to the oxygen tank and it uses oxygen. So let me explain it like this. Oxygen O2, if you split that molecule, it becomes O3. It's really, really phenomenal.
All right.
You put it into your body, but obviously you cannot inhale it. Your nose is made for O2. So you have to use any other orifice. The only way you can inhale it is if you bubble it through oil. So
Whoa.
Putting it through the ears, it's going straight into the body.
But again, are you using what, like, in my head I'm imagining, you know when you go and get your balloons filled?
You use stethoscope.
Okay.
It goes into your ears via a stethoscope. Ozone's a dry gas, so you have to bubble it through water. The bubbling process is quite complicated. You need to know what you're doing, because if you don't connect it properly, you're going to push water into the person's ears. So, yeah, it does take a little bit of, it's a bit scientific and a little bit of prac, but the course covers everything. And then I do the practical training. And yeah, it's amazing. I mean, if I can tell you, obviously we work, I work in the palliative and malignant wound space, end of life cycle, which is something nobody wants to talk about. And, I've got a gran who's got cancer in her nose. It's eaten off her entire nose. So, like, watching that deterioration is also giving me a lot of passion to help people to deal with these things, because it's not just the person that's going through the disease, the cancer. It's their close family and circle that are watching the person that they love deteriorate. So it's about bringing holistic healing and saying, listen, management. When you are dying and you've got bed sores, you just want to have some comfortable. You want some pain relief. So that's the aspect that we're coming in at.
What do you find that, considering you work with people near the end of their lives, their life journey, what kind of conversations are they having?
Sure. So the conversations that you have, especially like obviously the decree and like sometimes if it's a wife and the husband's wandering off, and then you've got to try and it's really, really challenging for them. So you have to encourage them. But what they want, what they ask of me is, I just want to have peace. I just need like 10 days away from the kids, away from, having to get up, do the breakfast, deal with the husband, change my dressing, deal with this tumor, I just wish that I could go somewhere just for like a week, just to be away and have quiet and have peace so that I can heal, because you really do need that, you do. And so the time healing, like how they say with ozone, like let's say it's a spider bite and you catch it straight away and you feed that spider bite with ozone, it works really well. But if it's left, like let's say for example, it's a wound that's left and you've had it for like 6 years, it will take much longer. So normally
6 years? Who has a wound for 6 years?
Lots of people.
Are you talking like a wound, or do you mean like, I've got a sore shoulder?
No, I'm talking about like when you get to the point when you need to have an amputation, that wound has been with you for years. It started small, and that's the thing that people don't understand. And that I like really, if today could be about anything, it's like if you have a wound and it's taking longer than 21 days to heal and it's not showing signs of progressing, and you look at that wound and the perimeters, the outside of the wound is getting bigger, you need to have it seen to immediately. Because I have seen so many people that come to me and this started, I'm a welder, this piece of metal went in my leg. The guy's leg was literally just like I needed to keep having it cut away from cellulitis. Just cut it away, more and more and more. So it's crazy. I mean, there's people that are literally, I'm sure, listening to this right now that have had wounds for years. There is a solution. You can, like your body wants to heal. It just doesn't know how, because your blood is wrong. What ozone does is it takes the red blood cell and it corrects it. So one healthy red blood cell has 4 oxygen molecules and an iron molecule. In order for a diabetes wound to heal, it has to be the right viscosity. That blood has got to get to those capillaries and arteries. Otherwise, you're not going to heal. So how do we get the blood right? By ozone therapy. That oxygen molecule that splits when it's into your body, it converts everything because it's an unpaired electron. Sorry, it's very scientific.
It's
oxygen molecule it's got this unpaired electron, so it's spinning now in your body, and it's going, I need to find another oxygen molecule, but there aren't any other molecules for this ozone molecule to find. So what it does, it grabs pathogens, it grabs bacteria, and it sweeps it out the body.
That well said.
Converts it to to an oxygen molecule. So that's the magic right there. And I mean, God gave it to us. It's so natural and it's free. Like literally, once you've got your tank, you need to fill your tank. But if you can go into places, I mean, you can spin it through. I'm not a doctor. I make no medical claims, but we have testimonials of people with HIV have full recovery.
And it
corrects your blood.
How many sessions does someone usually have? Is this like a 10, 20, 3? Like, where are we at?
So they say after 12 sessions, you'll see pharmacological changes in the body. It's when your body actually starts to change, when your actual cell, your molecules start to change.
And a session is how long?
Session ranges from, depending what you're doing. Like if I'm going to do it in your ears, it's going to be 3 minutes.
3 minutes?
3 minutes.
So if it's 12 times 3 minutes.
But then we would do it in conjunction with. I would do a transdermal application with the ozone in the ear. So we're doing systemic and transdermal. If it's a wound, like let's say for example, I've seen the Staphylococcus it's just like a flesh-eating virus. Started through operation, infection, wound wasn't cleaned properly. This thing within 72 hours, the guy's like whole shoulder was gone. Within 10 days of doing ozone twice a day, blasting that infection. I mean, I've got pictures, but I don't.
Healed,
completely healed.
Wow.
In 10 days, within 72 hours. Like, and the thing is, like, the antibiotics, sugars is a hydroxyl. So what it does, it goes into your body and it finds the bad stuff and it goes, yes, let's have a party. It connects with all the bad stuff and it has an absolute jewel in your body. That's why sugar's so bad for you.
Look, it's already almost past. I can't believe how quickly this time has gone. I just quickly want to just touch on the safe house. I know that so far, we're not going to talk about where exactly it is, but you have got the land.
Yes.
You are now looking to create a team of people to assist you in getting the safe house literally off the ground.
Yes.
How can someone get hold of you if, for example, they have got expertise, as in we're looking at someone to do the plans, maybe an architect, maybe someone who's got building supplies, someone who's, I mean, I know you said you've already done as much as you can, but some donations would be amazing. How can someone get hold of you?
So the land is fully paid for. It's just bush, okay? 20% of the land is Domas, which means you can't build on it. I specifically chose that because I want to be a part of the environment. It must be like a fairy tale, nature, butterfly, like holiday. Like, you know, when you go there, you need to feel
supported.
I just need to know what to do from here. Like, I've gotten this far. I'm reaching out to the community. It is a community project. Where do I go to from here? How do I build? You know, it's a project that I want to do from my heart. So I don't want my husband and the family to be involved. I want to reach out to community and see, like, how do we build it from here?
Tando, I said to Angie, we want to get her in touch with Debbie from God's Warehouse because they do the same kind of thing, and I'm sure she'd be able to really just assist and maybe leading Angie in the right way. If someone wants to help you in some way, how can someone get hold of you? Do you have an email?
Yes, so it's really easy. Like Angel Halo, it's Angie Calo.
Okay. So ANGIE CALO.
Yes. So you can just look for Mrs. Angie Calo. The best place to find me be Instagram. It's kind of like where I'm most active right now.
Okay.
Since I've joined the journey with Mrs. South Africa, my following is like, so nice. Find me there. Yeah, and then just share your messages, and then I will advertise for you on other projects where we can, you know.
Well, for now, we just want to get this project off the ground.
Containers. What do? Do I use? I always thought it was brick and mortar, but it's brick and mortar, so that's how far I'm
So are you looking for containers like the one we're in right now?
Yes, I love this. I was truly inspired when I saw this, and that's kind of, I was like, look what you've done here. I mean, well done to you. It's
great. It gets hot.
It's okay.
I'll tell you that much.
Aircon?
Yeah, but that's what I'm just telling you, that if you're going to make this, just budget for aircons.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah. So,
So look for Mrs. Angie Calo on Instagram. If you have any questions about ozone therapy, and or if you somehow would like to be a part of getting the safe house off the ground, because it's something that unfortunately is very necessary, but it is going to happen, Angie.
We're going to do it. It's happening.
It is happening. Exactly.